Hello and welcome to Kaizen Teaching. Kaizen is a Japanese word that many in the West take to mean continual improvement, although more accurately it just means improvement. It originated in Japanese industry, where the idea was that they could improve their services and the goods they manufactured through a series of continual small steps that led to overall improvement. And the purpose of my blog is to show teachers how they could improve their teaching and the learning of their pupils through a series of small steps, each one relatively easy to make, that will help to improve their work. Now, what I want to talk today about is planning. And at the heart of planning, I believe, are your objectives. And I think it's important to be successful here that you are crystal clear in what you want to achieve, what your objectives are. Now, sometimes I talk to a teacher and I might say, what are your objectives this lesson? And they'll say, well, for example, I want the pupils to read chapter 8 of Lord of the Flies. And I have to explain to them that from my mind, this isn't really an objective. It's what the pupils are going to do. And when they ask me to clarify what I mean, well, what is the objective then? I might say to them, well, an objective could be that by the end of a lesson, the pupils will be able to explain the significance of the conch or the symbolism of the conch. Or perhaps they might be required to explain how a particular chapter contributes to the development of a character, or how a theme is revealed in a particular chapter. I think to make your lessons really good, make your objectives very clear, it can help to expand the vocabulary you use, the verbs you use to describe what the pupils are going to be doing. So many people just put to know, to understand. I substitute that with words like to list, to analyse, to explain, to discuss, to describe, to compare, to contrast. By choosing these words, you do several things. One, you provide yourself with the opportunity to enter higher order thinking skills, thereby challenging the most able in your class. You give yourself a range of different types of things to do, which means your lessons are more varied from lesson to lesson. And three, you're setting yourself up very clearly to analyse how well the pupils have achieved what you've set out. Because you need to know, have they analysed, have they listed, have they demonstrated, have they labelled, have they compared, have they contrasted? Once you know where you're going to be going, once you know you're clear in your mind what it is you want the pupils to have achieved by the end, you're then in a position to draw on your repertoire of techniques and skills and knowledge to think of the best way to deliver that and help the children to achieve what you want them to in the course of the lesson. And I'll be talking about ways you can do that in future blogs. So, to sum up, be crystal clear in your objectives. Expand the vocabulary you use to describe what the pupils are going to be able to do by the end of the lesson. Thank you for tuning in to Kaizen Teaching.